The islands in the distance, if you can see them, called Seven Sisters. This is the bay where we usually see the dolphins. Background Safety Bay. Now we're back down, move along the road a bit. See the bush in the distance over there. Still part of Warnbro. There also a pile of sand by there. As well then. There's all the sand dunes here on your left. It's supposed to be building on these sand dunes. Along in front of the houses, park the cab up there. A bit further. Fire here just recently. What we're doing, just running along the coast road now. There's another view of Safety Bay over there. Yep. They're just building some houses by here. Yep, they are big. The view of Warnbro Sound. We've just moved along the beach a bit. The water's not very clear now because it's a bit rougher. It's been knocked about a bit. Little birds on the beach over there. Oh, they are though. Looking across towards Waikiki there. Now around Safety Bay again.
can see Penguin Island a little bit better now. Picture of Linda trying to get a picture of those birds. Whoops, oh, there we go, you. Could be interesting, this. Well, Nicky's gone to join her. Oh, well now we'll move around Safety Bay.
Now coming round into Safety Bay. Some nice houses on the right. Nice view from them over the water. There's a cray boat out there. Nice houses here. Safety Bay tends to be a smelly area though during the winter because the seaweed gets washed up on the beach and it tends to rot a bit. There's all the yachts and boats. As well, I'll be mooring my boat, I think. Is that right, Lou? Just saying, it's Pelican. That's the island that I had to swim out to go and retrieve the boys' boats. Yeah, stop in a minute. This is Safety Bay Yacht Club right here. Right, we'll just get out the car.
Right, we've now moved round from Warnbro, where we were over there in the distance. We're actually in Safety Bay, looking across Warnbro Sound. I'll say that's the island I had to swim out to when I was going to get the boys' boat back. There's some pelicans there. There's Nicky charging round the cray boat. You can see those islands I was talking about in the distance there. They're called the Seven Sisters. Just zoom in for you.
On our way around to Shoalwater. Penguin Island. Yes, you can have a talk if you want, Nick. What do you want to say? These houses are right next to the beach. Quite expensive, about $200,000 for these. Some beautiful houses here though. And there in front of us we have Penguin Island. We'll stop in Penguin Island car park. Have a nice day. This is where Roy and I go crayfishing. Where?
And I can.
Yeah, and Nicky comes. Right, we'll just jump out of the car again.
Well, come on then.
This is Penguin Island. Normally, you can walk across the sandbar on a good day, but it's winter now. A lot of seaweed on the beach. Not normally like this. This is where you can see the dolphins. The bay that Neil's been swimming with the dolphins. Over here. Further island is Steel Island. Just a reef out there which makes this bay quite calm. The other side of Penguin Island has quite a lot of reef, a good place for surfing. It's like a bit of paradise the other side. It's called Penguin Island after a man, not the penguins that live on there.
I didn't know that. Where did you get that from?
It says in the...
Over there?
Yeah. The man used to live in the cave there.
Oh.
And
Called
his
him
name was
Penguin.
Penguin.
Oh. As Linda says, just the other side of the island is absolutely beautiful. It's just like being in Robinson Crusoe's island. Just out there is where, or in between the two islands, in between Penguin Island and Shag Rock, is where I was swimming with the dolphins. Behind the Seal Island, which is the one on the right, is where we usually drop the cray pods. And you know, looking round Shoalwater Bay. Linda says the beach usually hasn't got all this seaweed on, but with it being a bit rougher in the sea now, it's all been washed up. Seagrass it is actually, not seaweed. And that's Shoalwater Bay. Houses by here. This is probably in the Rockingham area, the most premier area that you can actually get. And the houses consequently here are pretty expensive. Right, we're now driving round the front of Shoalwater Bay. There's the islands again.
Yep, where the turns nest.
Penguin Island is where the sooty terns nest. Are they sooty terns? Brindle terns. Yeah, you can talk, Mick. See some of the housing that's along here. This sort of Mediterranean style house has just been built here. Rather nice. Beautiful view. This is the view that house has. Looking out over the islands. Very popular for windsurfing in here. Isn't it, Nick? No, nobody's windsurfing today. Nobody's surfing today. That's Long Point. Or rather, no. What they call Point Perrin. No, it's not that. Yeah, Point Perrin. We're now going to go round to Old Rockingham. The third place we stayed, Bell Street. That's a unit, 2-bedroom unit. And just down here is where the children used to go down to the beach. Just down the end there. We'll run down there now. Running around in Old Rockingham. This is the place that I'm saying reminded me of Amnesty. The film Jaws. Just in front of us there is the block that we had our first unit in. The one on the bottom right. The left unit. Sorry. This is Old Rockingham again. says buy low. That's where we do most of our shopping over there. And that's the place where we had our first unit. Well, didn't particularly like that one. Now moving round towards the sea. It's pretty misty today, so you can't see Garden Island. It's only a little bit out. Not very far. Those are parrots, by the way. Oh, no, it's not. I was looking along towards the grain terminal. We have some terns. Now looking across towards where we stayed in our second unit. Which one was it, Lou?
I think it's the one above the yellow car on the second floor. Is that right?
One of those units by there, anyway.
Where the yellow car is parked, it's the one above there.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy, isn't it?
We're now just on our way home to go and get some lunch.
Yeah.
And then, after we've had some grub, we'll be off out to run up to Perth and have a look around Perth. There's the bush, part of it.
Australian black boy. Like he was eating.
So just coming back into Warnbro now. For some reason I started getting it going again now. Might be because the tapes have been so jammed, so just having a hard. So we're just going to be going down here.
Past the school.
Yeah, right, with the bus. Just going to go past Nigel and Nikki's school. No, he's supposed to come back.
You're not going today,
Oh, lad. Slow down on the side. I'll go right, go left. There we are, there's a sign for Nigel's school. Oh, look, school children playing. How come Nigel didn't have his Warnbro thing on today? That was a t-shirt looking at.
Good.
I'm all running round, charging round. This is Nigel's school right here.
We'll go down Falcon Way. Right to see Nigel. Here's Nikki's kindy.
Yeah, this is
Now all the
Nikki's
toys there.
pre-primary here.
The little children.
They're different primary children, aren't they?
Go Falcon Way.
Yeah, it's raining. Not allowed to rain in Australia. Is it? Oh, right then, Nick. We'll just take a quick short detour, see if we can see Nigel. Never know, we might be able to. Oh, looks like they've all gone in. There's Nigel's playing field here. No, can't see Nigel. No, I can't. His green jumper. Never mind. There's the footy post where Nigel plays footy. And Linda's nose. Right, off home then.
Right, you can see how far it is from the door.
Yeah. I didn't have his jogging suit on today, Nick.
Look at that school uniform.
That is old school uniform on.
No, he didn't. He had a green jumper, but he had the range on.
All these sort of bushy blocks, they're actually building blocks, but nobody's built on them yet. People will have bought them, just haven't built on them. This would be what the bush would have been like before people started living around here and building. Right, we're on our way to Fruin Court. It's raining quite hard now.
Nothing. Can do.
Yeah, you can talk things. Yeah, alright, we're just going to turn by here.
We can turn the lead box and we can't see.
We're into Fruin Court. There's the house. Yeah, well, put on. Right, we're now on our way up to Perth. We're going along Patterson Road, coming out of Rockingham. And on our left we'll have most of the industrial area from, or in WA. See, it's called the Kwinana Strip, they call it. That's, I don't know what factory that is. Just up here on the right is the drive-in that we went to. Just behind this tree now. Yeah, that's where we went to see Three Men and a Baby. Shan't film an awful lot of this because it gets pretty boring going along here. BP situated along here. There's quite a few different industries. It's certainly growing at the moment. ICI are going to be building a plant for production of PVC, so perhaps I'll get a job there. Depends how much money they want to pay me. Coming up here we have CSBP. That's a fertiliser company. More light industry on the right. This will be about 10 kilometres outside Rockingham going towards Perth. In the distance we should be able to see some LNG tanks, BP pouring gunge and muck into the sky. It's a job for you here, Angela. To sort them all out. The sun's coming out again. That's one thing, when it does rain, the sun comes out again pretty quick. Nicky's eating his banana. Now we're just coming up to my works. On the top here we'll stop and get a good view. Right at the top of the corner. So that's where I work. Making cement and lime. Those towers are the ends of the kilns. I'll go down and drive past now. Another view of the works. This car park in the front here where I parked the car was. We're out in the middle of nowhere really. Somebody coming out from work. In the back beyond where I go bush bashing, now at Beebra Lake. It's Beebra South Lake. Linda and Nikki having a look at the black swans. They're having a look at them as well by the looks of it.